Hi everyone, today I would like to present our product chocolate cauliflower ice cream. Chocolate cauliflower ice cream is a healthier alternative to conventional ice cream developed by incorporating cauliflower as the main ingredient. This product aims to increase vegetable consumption while maintaining a pleasant taste and creamy texture. The ingredients used include cauliflower, full cream milk, sweetened condensed milk, whipping cream, cocoa powder, CMC, cornstarch overlay, vanilla essence, and sodium benzoate. The product is prepared by blending cauliflower into a smooth puree, followed by mixing with the other ingredients. The mixture is then heated, cooled, and frozen to produce a smooth and scoopable ice cream texture.
Our cauliflower chocolate ice cream was made using 200 grams cauliflower, 300 ml coconut milk extract, 800 ml full cream milk, 360 ml condensed milk, 90 grams cocoa powder, and 200 ml whipping cream. Firstly, cauliflower acts as the main ingredient and provides nutrients while contributing to a creamy texture. Next, coconut milk extract enhances the flavor and smoothness of the product. In addition, full cream milk serves as main dairy base, providing protein, calcium, and richness. Meanwhile, condensed milk adds sweetness and improves the overall taste. Furthermore, cocoa powder gives the ice cream its chocolate flavor and color while masking the cauliflower taste. Lastly, whipping cream increases creaminess and improves the sensory quality of the product. In addition, 20 grams of cornstarch was used to thicken the ice cream and prevent large ice crystals from forming, resulting in a smoother texture. 10 ml of vanilla essence was added to enhance the flavor and aroma while masking the cauliflower taste. Furthermore, 40 grams of overlay and 6 grams of CMC were incorporated to stabilize the mixture, improve creaminess, and prevent ingredient separation. 12 grams of potassium sorbate was included as a preservative to extend shelf life, while 330 grams of salt and sugar enhance the sweetness, flavor, and scoopability of the ice cream. Therefore, these ingredients help improve the texture, stability, flavor, and overall quality of the product.
In this study, we developed two formulations of chocolate cauliflower ice cream, which are dairy-based and non-dairy based. Both formulations follow the same overall process flow. First, the cauliflower is prepared by cutting, steaming, and removing excess moisture. Then all ingredients are weighed and blended to form a smooth mixture. Next, the mixture is heated gently with cocoa powder and stabilizer to slightly thicken the texture, followed by cooling to below 14 degrees Celsius. After that, emulsification is carried out by adding overlay and other ingredients to achieve a smooth and creamy consistency. Finally, the mixture is frozen at minus 18 degrees Celsius until solid. The main difference between the two formulations is the liquid base used. Formulation 1 uses full cream milk and whipping cream, which result in a richer and creamier texture. In contrast, formulation 2 uses coconut milk and water, making it a non-dairy alternative with a lighter texture and a slight coconut flavor. This comparison allows us to evaluate the effect of dairy and non-dairy ingredients on the texture, creaminess, and overall quality of the ice cream. This slide presents the hazard analysis for the production of cauliflower chocolate ice cream, focusing on critical control points to ensure food safety. First, during blanching, the main hazard is the survival of microorganisms. This is controlled by monitoring the temperature and time, with a critical limit of 85 to 100 degrees Celsius for 3 to 5 minutes. If this is not achieved, the product must be reblanched or ejected. Next is pasteurization, where the hazard is pathogenic microorganisms in the mixture. This step is controlled by maintaining the correct temperature and holding time, typically around 70 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. If the condition is not met, the mixture should be re-pasteurized or discharged. The third step is cooling, which is highlighted as a critical control point. This is because improper cooling can lead to rapid microbial growth. Therefore, the product must be cooled to 4 degrees Celsius within 2 hours. If this is not achieved, corrective action must be taken by checking the cooling system and evaluating product safety. Finally, during hardening and storage, the hazard is microbial growth due to temperature abuse. The product must be stored at -18 degrees Celsius or below. If the temperature increases, corrective action must be taken to restore proper storage condition and assess the product. Overall, this hazard analysis ensures that all critical points are controlled.
For your overhead, we use 40 gram, which is RM30 cents. It acts as emulsifier and stabilizer, and it makes the ice cream feel smoother and creamier, and it also improves the texture. For CMC, which is carboxyl methyl cellulose, we use 6 gram, which is RM0.30 cents. The function as a stabilizer, and it improves smoothness and it slows the process of ice cream melting. For potassium sorbate, we use 1 gram, which is RM0.10 cents, and it acts as preserve. It inhibits the growth of mold, yeast, and some bacteria, and it also helps to extend the shelf life. For salt and sugar, we use 330 gram, which is RM0.10 cents. For 20 kg batch of cocoa scuba, we get to sell 16 cups. Total cost of material is RM80.10. If we take RM80.10 divided by 16, we can get RM1.130 for each cup. But we sold our cocoa scuba for RM5 each.
How much profit does cocoa scuba actually make? Let's break it down. The total cost for all ingredients is just 18.10, which produces 16 cups. We sell each cup at 5 ringgit, giving us a gross profit of 80 ringgit. After adding overhead costs like labor, utilities, and packaging, the total final cost per cup comes to 2 ringgit 13 cents. That means for every cup sold, Cocoa Scuba earns a clean net profit of 2 ringgit 87 cents. Multiply that by 16 cups, and our total net earnings are 45 ringgit 92 cents. In simple terms, Cocoa Scuba has successfully generated a massive 57.4% profit margin, great taste, and great business. That's Cocoa Scuba.
First, the packaging clearly displays the expiry date, which help consumers know the product shelf life and ensure food safety. For our product, the best before date is printed at the bottom of the container. Second, the net weight is stated as 500 ml. This information allows consumers to know the quantity of ice cream contained in each packaging. Third, the packaging includes the manufacturer name and address. This provides product traceability and allow consumer to contact the manufacturer if they have any questions or feedback regarding the product. The packaging also contains a complete ingredient list, which is full cream milk, steamed cauliflower, sweetened, which is condensed milk, sugar, whipping cream, cocoa powder, overload, CMC, cornstarch, vanilla essence, salt, and sodium benzoate. This information helps consumers make informed purchasing decisions, especially those with dietary preferences or allergies. In addition, the packaging highlights the product's unique selling points, such as being made with real cauliflower, providing dietary fiber, and offering a rich chocolate flavor. Overall, the Cocoa Scuba packaging is designed to be informative, attractive, and consumer-friendly, while complying with food labeling requirements.
We tested 2 samples with 30 participants using a 9-point hedonic scale. Dairy milk scored 7.33. Coconut milk scored 6.10. We used descriptive statistics and to calculate the means, then ran a t-test to comparable samples. We also calculated 95% confidence intervals. The result, dairy milk is clearly the better choice for Coco Scuba. That's why we even do sensory evaluations, but we'll get more into that later. For now, here's some data. All the final results. For taste, dairy milk scored 740, coconut milk scored 570, dairy milk is higher. For texture, 690 versus 574. For color, 7.73 versus 7.27. For sweetness, 7.13 versus 6.13. Aroma was the closest contender, 7.20 versus 6.80, but not statistically significant. That means it's not acceptable, but it's okay. Overall acceptability is 7.33 versus 6.10. What does this mean? Dairy milk is the most suitable option for Coco Scuba in every aspect except for aroma. The 13 participants consistently ranked dairy milk as much more superior. And that concludes our video today. Thank you for watching.